couple of years ago, AJ's people reached out to our store here, Total Off-Road in Moore, Charleston, South Carolina, and mentioned an idea of doing a podcast, potential other ventures. I wondered if we'd be interested in building a vehicle to outfit for Overland and really just kind of anything. And we looked at it as an awesome opportunity. Total Off-Road at that time, a very new venture, so it was a great opportunity for branding for the company. 33 stores nationwide, so it kind of took off from there as an idea for us to go move forward.
I'm TJ Ferrara, and I'm the service manager at Total Off-Road Charleston, and I'm essentially the person that had my hands all over Big Richard. It is AJ Buckley's truck. It's not what you think. And pretty much we worked on that in two phases. The first phase was pretty much just the suspension and a little bit of exterior work, but mostly just making sure it rode right and looked big.
We thought to go with more of a off-road Overland style, which is a bit more big tire, smaller wheel. Unfortunately, the 17-inch wheels that we were trying to put on there wouldn't clear the knuckles on the lift kit. But thankfully, our friends over at Method were quick to jump on it and set us up with their new raised wheel line. So they got us a set of 20-inch Methods, still fit the style of what we were going for, and Mickey Thompson jumped on board quickly with their Baja Boss ATs as well, which is a great all-terrain. It's an aggressive all-terrain tire. It really fits what AJ was planning on doing with the truck.
Put the coilovers in, it's pretty involved. We had to take pretty much the entire front end gets torn down. You take the knuckles off, but to get to those you have to take the brakes apart, and the lower control arms get dropped and everything. Take those out. It got crossmember drops because we did go up significantly in the height. To drop the crossmember, essentially you have to take the differential and drop it down so that the angle of the drive shaft works with the lift that we're doing, and the factory crossmember is in the way. So we take the rough country lift, it comes with a template, and you use that and you cut out the factory crossmember, and it gives you a template. It's roughly about 2-3 inches wide, and you just take a sawzall and just cut straight through it, and then the new crossmember just bolts right up to it, and a seamless transition from a factory lift to a 6-inch lift.
So SmartCap jumped on board. We knew we wanted to get some sort of protection in the rear of the truck. We knew that AJ and his team was going to be carrying camping gear, hunting gear, podcast gear, whatever it may be, and they wanted to know that it was going to be secure, whether it's stopping on the side of the road to get some gas or camping out for the night. So SmartCap jumped in with their Adventure Series cap, locking, all 3 doors are locking on it. They all utilize the same key. Very convenient there, not to mention the versatility that it comes with the roof tracks to mount the tent up there, and the MOLLE paneling on the inside of the side wing doors, the gull wing doors, to pack away some items that maybe you don't want at the bottom of the pile.
To mess with AJ and just kind of throw something, a little Easter egg in there, we actually took where the rough country does a drop for the sway bar. There's a nice little spot that it was just perfect, and I decided to throw a little Big Richard on there. It was just something comical that I didn't really point it out right away as soon as we were walking around it, and one of AJ's sons actually pointed it out and goes, "Daddy, it's a penis." And so we just started laughing. It was pretty good. And so I had actually just done that as a joke, and I made one for the podcast with the logo and everything, and AJ goes, "No, let's leave that one on there."
As far as the build's concerned for the Big Richard, we've done it in a couple of stages. The visits, however, when the Big Richard was here, both times it was here about a day or so before she was back on the road. We pride ourselves in being able to take a truck from stock to modified in a quick turnaround and have it reliably work on the road without any concerns.
It was a good build. It was one of those ones that we look forward to seeing it and having it come in, and whether we're working on it or it just came by, just because it's one of those fun vehicles that at the end of the day, it's like, I did that.